The woman used her celestial power to multiply rice porridge to save the starving people, but she knew the one who could truly bring peace to this chaotic world was actually her own maid. So while taking a bath, she deliberately asked the maid to hold on to a ring for her. Sure enough, the maid stole the ring and left her forever. When the woman finished bathing and came out, she only found a letter the maid had left behind. The letter said she couldn't bear to watch the people suffer, so she stole the ring to save them all. Once peace was restored, she would definitely return the ring, but the woman didn't blame her, because 10 years ago when she first traveled through time, she discovered this girl who sold herself to bury her father was born with the destiny of an emperor, but even a future emperor was only fit to be her servant. 60 years later, the woman entered the imperial city to reclaim her ring. It turned out that maid from back then had indeed become a legendary empress with the help of the ring. Unfortunately, she was now on her deathbed, yet seemed to be waiting for someone. Soon the general came to report that a woman had arrived outside the palace, claiming to be the owner of the ring. Although the three princes were shocked, they still invited the woman into the palace. After entering, the woman immediately noticed that the daughter of the deceased princess was no ordinary person, but she had no time to dwell on it. Seeing her former maid near death, she gently pointed and awakened her. The eldest prince naively assumed she was his mother's illegitimate daughter living in exile. But before he could finish speaking, the empress, whom even the imperial physicians couldn't save, miraculously woke up, and the first thing she did after getting up was to remove the ring that symbolized imperial power. Just as the princes thought their mother was about to pass down the throne, the empress turned around and knelt before the woman. She respectfully returned the ring and called herself the lady's guilty servant. Everyone was shocked at that moment. The supreme empress was actually her slave. The woman took the ring and told the empress she had never blamed her and told her to leave this world in peace. But before dying, the empress hoped the lady could help her choose an heir. The three princes naturally refused. How could an outsider decide who gets the throne? The woman realized none of the three princes were fit to be emperor, but to give the empress peace of mind, she agreed to the request anyway. The empress made her three sons swear that no matter who inherited the throne, they must obey the lady's commands. The three princes had no choice but to agree for the sake of the throne, and so the empress passed away without regrets. Afterward, the woman went to the back courtyard and discovered an intense resentment lingering there. At that moment, the eldest prince found the woman, hoping she would choose the new emperor tomorrow. After the woman agreed, the eldest prince sent a eunuch to serve her, but the eunuch froze when he heard the woman's voice. It turned out he had also traveled through time from the 21st century. The two had traveled together but got separated by accident. He unfortunately became a fake eunuch. The purpose of their time travel was to rescue one of the woman's incarnations. That night, terrifying resentment suddenly surged through the room. It was the obsession of the deceased fourth princess. Everyone said she committed suicide for love, but she clearly didn't agree. The woman decided to help her uncover the truth. The next day at the empress's funeral, which was also the moment to choose the new emperor, all three princes had bought off ministers to nominate themselves, but the woman said none of them would do, because they had all used dark magic to harm their own sister. The three princes naturally denied it, and said their sister had listened to a witch's slander, killed her own